All right, all right. What's up, good people? Give me a second. If you're hearing me say this, we just need to make sure that this thing is working the way it's intended. It looks like it is. Yes, it is. All right, so what you guys are seeing on screen here, Smitty and I will be streaming. And you probably are able to hear me through. You can hear me. I just thought about something, though. You probably won't be able to hear Smitty. Oh, yeah, you will. Yeah, you will, because you can hear the desktop. Oh, no, they can't. I forgot. Well, let me see. Hold on. Hey, guys, confirm whether or not y'all can hear Smitty, because Smitty's voice might be coming through. It might be coming through the Elgato. So y'all let us know really, really quick. And all right, so while we're waiting to get confirmation, basically, guys, what we're doing tonight, man, what I'm basically going to do on my end, and Smitty, yeah, I hear you. I don't hear Smitty. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm going to have to do something here with this sound capture. Hold on, guys. Give it 2 shakes of a rattlesnake, and we shall see. Shout outs to Jordan Madison. He says, please give me a shout out. I've been watching since 10K. I appreciate you for that, man. Definitely. So thank you very much for the support. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this thing going. I hope you guys will be able to hear Smitty. Hold on. Where do you want to hear your friends' voices? All right. Let's give it a whirl. Can y'all hear Smitty? We're going to see here in a moment. I might have to cut the sound capture back on. Hold on. Anything now? Can you guys hear Smitty? Or did you guys hear Smitty? And hold on. We can hear you. Yeah, y'all can hear me. I want to know if you can hear Smitty. No, y'all can't hear Smitty. Okay. Smitty, say something else for a minute. All right, guys. I don't think it's going to work. Here's the reason why. The way that I'm attempting to stream, I'm streaming through the Elgato, and I'm running that through OBS. But Smitty and I are talking. We are talking via PlayStation Party. So probably what I'll have to do, Smitty, is maybe we can open Skype. And I have a bunch of things running at one time, but that'll probably be the only way that everybody else can hear you. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's do that really quick, and then if that's the case, you know, we could still stay here, and you know, we can communicate here, but I'll open Skype really quick so y'all can hear both Smitty and I. So all right, we almost there, guys, but while I'm opening up Skype, just to let y'all know what we're gonna do, you know, I still got a hard stop at 10 o'clock. We may stretch a minor touch over that, a few minutes if necessary. But basically what we wanted to do, man, is, you know, we'll talk a little bit about, you know, our early impressions, what we currently like so far, what things we might feel like, you know, need some work, with things we don't like. And this is going to be very light. As you guys can see, I'm still playing on the EA Access trial. I do have the full game. I just didn't download it yet because I might as well just finish out the rest of these hours. So I'll be playing it all weekend. And, we wanted to give you guys some context, some things to look at while we're playing. You'll be able to watch us both stream the game independently. We'll just be doing play now games. At least I will be. I don't want to speak for Smitty, but that's pretty much what we'll be doing. So let me start a call here with Smitty. We'll just do audio only. Let me see if I can get him on Skype here, and then if that works, then great. You guys should be able to hear him. And you could probably just go ahead and start talking because I don't have that headset hooked up. So,
yo, what's going on, everybody? If y'all can hear me,
all right, you should be able to hear you.
Chat at least, so yeah, at least I have an idea that you guys can hear me at least. Yeah, should be able to now since we got the Skype call going.
Yeah, y'all should be able to hear him now. We got everything running. We got the Elgato running. We got OBS running. I got the stream page open. We got Skype running.
Yeah.
Y'all just saying, yo. Yes, we can hear you. Ding, 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 ding. All right, Genius is in the room. Genius is in the room.
There we go.
All right, guys. So we're gonna have at it, man. Smitty, I don't want to, overstep what you may say, but I'm just gonna set my parameters for everybody. Guys, listen. This is like I said. It's like I said on Twitter last night. I am not answering any questions as far as how's this, how's that, is this better, is that. I'm just not. And let me explain to you why, because I want to give you guys some context. The reason why I'm not doing that is because every single year there's always this debate about, oh, you said this was better, oh, this is better, oh, that's not better, oh, that sucks, oh, you're crazy. So I'm just going to allow everybody to develop their own opinion. That's why we're trying to show you as much gameplay as possible, let you see it with your own eyes, and you decide whether it's from watching us play, watching others play, EA Access. I'm going to have codes of EA Access, I believe, to give away on Saturday when I'm streaming. I have a little campaign that I'm doing. And I believe I will have some game codes as well. I'm not giving those away as of yet. I'm just want to wait at least till tomorrow to make sure I have all my ducks in a row. You're going to have Redbox. I mean, it's multiple ways for you guys to see and play or whatever the game. And we'll just leave it at that. I will give my impressions tonight. Smitty and I will do that. But in terms of just straight up answering, hey, do you think zones are better? Hey, do you think passing is better? Is tackling? Listen, I ain't going down that road this year. I'm taking a whole different approach. And the reason why I say that, Smitty and others, is I'm already seeing crazy stuff. Like, shout outs to my homie Godspeed in here. But Godspeed, I got to comment on one of the things I saw you say on a comment. It might have been one of my videos. He said Madden 11 is better. Now, y'all know how I felt about Madden 11.
Ooh, dang.
So, but again,
you're on with that one.
and again, I respect it. This is not going at him. I respect it. I'm just
ain't going at nobody.
It's just clearly showing you guys that everybody's opinion is different, and I fully respect it. So instead of me wasting time, having those type of debates, I'll just let people develop their own opinion. Look, he said, actually, I said 10, 11, and 12. I saw what you said. And yeah, 10, I like 10. I like 12. 12 was that game that seemed like we were turning the corner, especially with the zone play, even though they were ice skating all over the field. But also presentation. I'm with you there, but nah, Madden 11. But again, I'm not even going to go there. That's just my opinion. He has his. I respect it. Shout outs to him and shout outs to anybody else. So that's just how we're doing it, man. Like I said, Smitty, may be inclined to chime in with you guys a bit more. That's just my opinion and how I'm going to handle it. But as you guys see here, just showing you the quick settings. I'm going to run 4-minute games, so they're quick. One of you guys did ask me to play y'all asked me to do default all Madden and turn it up to 100 threshold, at least for 1 quarter. So I am going to do that. I'll start off that way. Yeah, I already did it here. So that's all I got. So whatever else you want to say, Smitty, before we, dive in and start talking about our gut feelings initially.
All right. No, just, we could go ahead and get into it here. As I'm getting my streams, I'm getting my stuff set up right now, so just bear with me a moment before mine goes live. So the way I got it set up, because I'm gonna have both streams showing as well. It's just both of them are gonna be full windows, so it's gonna be my setup's gonna look a little bit unorthodox. Hopefully you guys can see my screen too when I get it live, so just bear with me a second. I'm just gonna set it up.
Actually, let me set
it up the right way.
I got it too,
because you can see Sim standard, me and Sim going ahead and
let me refresh that window, because I'm just on your home page now. So let me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it live in a second, so I'll have it up and running. So the only thing, and then what I'll do is as well, I'll pull up the chat so that way I can see what. Actually, this would be interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna figure it out.
Somebody in the chat said 11 was garbage. It's gonna be interesting watching you guys, man.
11 was.
How about them Cowboys? There ain't nobody worrying about them Cowboys, Kevin Boynton, if I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah, see.
Oh, we got a dislike already. I love those, man. I really do. I love, and y'all think I'm being sarcastic. I'm dead serious. It's always hilarious to me when somebody dislikes the video before it starts. Today, I premiered a video, Smitty, and 30 minutes before it started, it already had a dislike. That just let me know it ain't about me. It's because it said Madden in the title, whoever it was that pissed off. I was like, man, y'all need to get your life together, man. But I appreciate it. There's all views.
Hey everybody,
so as y'all can see, man, I'm already running. We're going to play some Jags, Colts. I have not played with the Jaguars, so listen, guys, I'm not about style points tonight. I've already put out 2 videos. The face cam I did yesterday, I lost that game by a touchdown. The pre-recorded video I showed you guys today, I won by a touchdown. But to me, it's not about style points. This is literally my 5th game. I'm just trying to show y'all the product. So I'm not afraid to show you guys whether I get blown out or whether I blow them out, whatever. Just trying to show y'all the game. Fornado, we'll get into that a bit, man, when Smitty gets on. Like I said, I'm not gonna go heavily or deep into my feelings in terms of is this better, is that better, but I'll just give you my general thoughts of what I'm seeing. And I'm gonna let some of the presentation run just so you guys can see what has and what hasn't been touched. Presentation still needs an upgrade. And let me know, guys. Let me know if my volume is too loud in terms of me talking, the game. Smitty, once he gets on, y'all help us out with that, because this is the first time we've tried to do something like this. No, I'm not going to do full screen, man, because it's going to be a dual screen for both me and Smitty streaming the game. Yeah, Bully, I don't know what the deal is with that previous play, man. I got to find that out, because it seems like when you're on offense, it's on, but when you're on defense, it doesn't seem to be on. So I definitely need to find out what the deal is with that. To be fair, though, and it's just my opinion, and I'm not saying that they should have taken it away, but I know when I play the game, I usually cut it off just to challenge myself. But I don't like the fact that that option is not there. You know, especially with new plays and such like that. Guys are trying to get used to the new plays. You know, it would be nice if you knew. You got to knock that ball out of there. It would be nice if you knew what RPO or what have you somebody was running against you. You know what I'm saying? And James, I didn't say I wouldn't talk about it. I'm just saying I'm just not going to get into the back and forth stuff. You know, like I said, people a lot of times, and again, I'm not going at anybody, but people always, you know, try to say, well, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? No, you're wrong. No, that, and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm just saying I'll give my general opinions. Let's take a look at this play really quick, man. Let's see. Backing up.
Oh, okay. That was actually good.
Not too bad. I would like to see these guys react a little faster, man. But to be honest, the reason why Smitty and I never try to, you know, have these haste decisions, I want to play with multiple teams and start, you know, seeing who has the best ratings and things like that. I want to really iron all of these things out before I develop my full opinion. You know what I mean? Now, I have noticed something here. NY I want to hear your input on this one. I've seen this a lot, particularly in quarters coverage. This is Bouye. Oh, well, that's not... See, when I look at it in replay, it's not that bad. But what I am noticing is a lot of these guys are getting turned around in man coverage. Not always, but it seems like, especially when I'm running like quarters, dudes are getting turned around. But again, I'm not going to overreact on that just yet. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Is the beta back up? I don't know nothing about the beta being up. This is EA Access. I have the full game. I just didn't download it yet. So by the time y'all see me play tomorrow, I'll have the actual game. But since I had already started with EA Access, I mean, it is the game. So I just continue to play here. Man, Andrew Luck making it rain on us out here so far. Successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit. It seems like they had something targeted there. I might have missed you guys' comments, but let me know. Is the sound okay?
Hey, can you hear us both?
Now, here's the stuff I don't like. Smitty alluded to this as well. You still see these two-man animations from time to time, man, and it's much improved over Madden 19, but they still have to do one or two things. They either have to find a way to shorten this distance so this situation looks cleaner to the naked eye, or they're gonna have to find a way to unconnect these guys, if you will, with the two-man anims. I know why they happen. Smitty, we're probably part of the problem because we always talked about wanting to see more DB and wideout interactions and less of the synchronized animations. And then we were told why the synchronized stuff used to happen. So they tried to combat that with mocapping, sequences. So they would mocap two guys going for the ball, etc., etc. But when you do that, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have these instances where the two-man anim kicks in. And this is not foreign, guys, for any game. It happens even in 2K, but 2K did a phenomenal job in 19 reducing it. Mm-hmm. They say they can hear you, Smitty. They said I sound clearer, but, that might just be on my side. I might have to turn you up a little bit. Okay. So hold on, guys. Let me. Oh, the ball is out. No, they said they can. They said I'm clearer. So let me get you turned up a bit. All right, I just turned up the desktop, guys. Smitty should be louder. But if you guys can give me some feedback on how does the game sound. I want to make sure the game is not louder than me, or I'm not extremely louder than the game.
That didn't happen.
And out now
give me that information. I need that feedback. You up and running yet, Smitty?
No, I'm about to.
All right, no problem.
And this is one of those bang bang.
That little kid situation here, but you know, holding little man right now, so.
Game too loud. All right, sound is a bit little loud. All right, hold on. Let me hook y'all up. See, that's what I needed to hear.
All right. Okay, all right. Let's see.
Game sound is loud. Everybody said, and somebody said it's fine. All right, how about now, folks? How's that sound? And yeah, Smitty, just let me know so I can refresh the browser so I can make sure you're showing up there.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
Ah, they got the ball back.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, here's
come on, part the Red Sea. Send some monkeys.
All
They said the sound is good now. All right, cool.
right.
Game sound, good game volume. Now your sound is cool, bro. Turn game back. Oh Lord, now I'm confused. First they said it was too loud. Now some people say it's perfect.
Man, come on, man.
You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
What's the majority rule? Go by that.
Good sound is the majority.
All right, then leave it. Just gonna have to turn it down a little bit. If it seems to be too loud for some of you guys, just turn it down.
Erlacher, enlighten me a bit. What is the glitch that you're referring to? He says that either one of us talk about the pocket passer glitch for CPU QBs that have the pocket passer trait. I'm not aware of it myself.
Getting the ball in excellent field position and only one play to score.
Oh, Kyle Williams, come on, man. You ain't got to say that. He said, I sound as good as Tom Brady's record against my Steelers. That's shady.
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, he is the greatest of all time. So, what do you expect?
Right there at the 20-yard line. There's Nick Foles ready to bring out this Jacksonville offense.
All right, NY Kia answered your question.
Super Bowl 52, of course.
And speaking of which, guys, while we're on that topic, let's just make sure we're giving good, consistent, constructive feedback in a respectful manner. Let's just make sure we're doing that. I'm gonna definitely, again, I like to use NY Kia as example. You know, NY Kia knows his football. In the video he did today, man, to me, that is great feedback, because not only is he asking for something to change, but he's explaining what should actually happen from a football standpoint. He didn't just say this is broken or this is whack, this is trash, and blah, 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 blah. No, he explained exactly what his issue was and gave a reason as to why certain things shouldn't be a certain way. And that was great feedback. And yet he still is in support of the development team. You understand what I mean? So let's just make sure we're consistent with doing that. The worst thing you want to do, man, is the the devs not listening to you because you don't know how to provide feedback.
Now my stream is live now, you guys. So
all right, cool. So hold on, guys.
Let me be known now. So
let me get Smitty up in here. Let me refresh the browser, and then y'all will be able to see Smitty. And then if y'all want to, chat or watch Smitty stream directly, do that as well. You don't have to just watch it here. And then if y'all want to, chat. All right, there he is, and Smitty is on camera for y'all.
Yep. On the joint. So, like I said, it's a little bit of an unorthodox look. I'm using XSplit though, so I don't know how well it all, is going to come out in the grand scheme of it all, but This how I'm rocking with it.
Bad things usually happen. It takes
Third and one. Let's see if Leonard Fournette can make it happen. Oh, come on. Oh, no, we going for those.
That looks small. That is extremely small text.
I'm only going for it, guys, just to give y'all some context. Give y'all something to look at. I wouldn't normally go for it. Give y'all something to peek at.
Something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets
Where do we have that block and
Without
matchup?
a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date.
All right, so we got it.
And he's
There
able
we
to
go.
get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few.
All right,
inches,
what's going
but
on,
still
Matt?
some anxious
How you
moments
doing?
There, but they do convert on fourth.
All right. There, that's better.
I did see Matt 10L on my channel. He said he questioned why play on 100 speed. Hey man, that's just what somebody wanted to see. So I will oblige them.
Man open is Keelan.
Let's go, Nick Foles.
What's going on, Ryan? Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags
All
and
right.
a first down.
Now, I am testing out sliders here a little bit. As you guys can see, the top head of my little big guy here. He was fussing in the chair, chilling there. The other seat by himself. So I'm holding him up. He's kicking it with me tonight, or for now at least. Hopefully he'll fall asleep relatively soon, but
Smitty got them 4 corners popping in the stream.
yeah, man.
What's up?
Early down stuff, so put this offense in a
Got the
precarious
what was it called?
position.
NFL Red Zone. Get the triple box. Get that triple box. Get that up
It's got to be priority one.
I'm free to. Abel says this game sucks. Okay. Well, we're happy.
All right.
We're happy to have you here. Appreciate it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try
I
again.
don't know what you
2nd and 10.
expect.
Only beta males can enjoy this game. Wow, man. All right, buddy.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette.
Oh, I went backed up too far, man. My mistake.
Rams.
Sheared wreaking the defensive havoc.
Rams going up against the Eagles. All right, here we go.
Oh, they said the stream is lagging.
Mine is lagging.
They said it is. Both of them are. Probably so many programs running.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I got. All right, here we go.
Oh, they said
I got Sim's joint running, and then I got my joint
They
running.
said it is.
I have
Both of them are.
his
Probably so many
playing at the
programs
same
running.
time with mine playing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So, like, it's gonna tax the bandwidth a little bit.
yeah, that's probably what's happening. Hold on,
I got
man.
Sim's joint running, and then I got my
But I
joint
might have
running.
to do. We might have to do independent streams. Let me see.
Okay. I have his.
All right, hold on, y'all.
At the same time with mine, because see, the thing is, I know that people should be able to hear you in the chat.
Yeah.
In mine. Like, I mean, I know one of yours too, because you're using the whatchamacallit, the Skype, because we got the Skype call, but they should also hear, you know what? Playing. So, like, it's gonna tax. We could actually. I'm just thinking about it. Like, we could, you could do your own stream, and then I'll just close the one window on mine. And I'll keep the chat. Well, yeah. I have his.
All right, hold on, y'all.
Yeah, there you go.
Hold on, guys.
Let's
Fix
do
it.
I know that people should be able to hear you in the chat.
Yeah,
in
let me
mine.
get this window
So,
together.
like, I mean, I know one of yours too, because you're using the whatchamacallit, the Skype, because we got the Skype call, but they should also
what
hear.
if I do this?
You know what?
Hold on.
So, like, it's gonna tax.
We
the
could,
bandwidth.
Hold on,
Actually,
guys.
I'm just
Give me a
thinking about
second.
it. Like, we could, you could do your own stream, and then I'll just close the one window on mine, and I'll keep the chat. Well, yeah.
Resize
There we go.
and such in the stream.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. All right, so now I could see the chat, I see what you're saying. Your chat, the chat from your channel, Sim, and then I can also see my chat. So that way I can see all of it now. Okay, that works.
All right, so y'all let me know what's happening here, man. Y'all give me an update here in a second. 3rd and 20, man, and that's because I wasn't halfway paying attention.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis.
What's going on, Will?
Of his first half
What's happening
action.
with you, man? Urlacher, I'm playing all-pro default. No, I'm playing on all Madden.
And is Westbrook complete?
You know what I'm saying? I'm playing it on all Madden. These are different sliders. My man, shout out to my man Bills. I'm playing off of his sliders, so I'm giving it a shot just to see how they run, how it works.
Yeah, they said the stream is good now, a bit smoother. Yeah, it's just because there's so many programs, guys. Like I got Elgato running, Skype is running. I had 2 streams running. The game capture is running. Yeah. So that's all. Let's take a look at this replay here, folks. Oops.
Go ahead and break it down. Break it down. It's beautiful. Got the quad box action going on here.
See, here are the 2-man animations that are not, extreme. They're not bad. So, like this one here, it just goes to show you where they're going to have to, work on getting this to be a lot smoother so it's more appealing to the eye, or they're going to have to unchain these animations. And they're going to have to deal with the ugly for a little while. And, it's going to have that moment like NBA Live did. And, I have to turn down game sound. So y'all saying the game is it still too loud? The sound of the game?
Hold on, is mine too loud? Because I do have the game sound on, but is it too loud? Like y'all let me know. Yeah,
because I could cut the game sound way low if it's too loud.
Or anyone that's tuned into my stream specifically, because I got the game sound coming through my headphones, so you let me know if it's too much, and then I'll. You don't hear the game sound? Oh, okay, bet. Cool. I wanted it that way, so that way you can hear Sim. So that's what's up. That's the way I wanted it.
Audio and video.
All right, everything's good. Sweet.
Okay. Nothing is too loud. All right.
That's all I need to know.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, see, I want you guys to notice. I want y'all to notice what I'm doing. This is a heads up for you guys who haven't played the game. Madden 19 is still in my mind. Okay? Look at what I did here. Watch this. I don't have to back up that far, and I didn't even go back that far, but I think I got all the time in the world to let that route open. And I don't. There's no time, sir. Get rid of the ball. You either got to take a check down, eat the sack, something. Look at this. Look how fast this happened. Oh, whoops. If I can get it on the right player. Check it out.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Sim, we got you.
And look at that coverage on the back end. Ain't nowhere to go. Ain't nowhere to go. Check it out. Apologize, guys. I didn't go to school for camera work. Ain't nowhere to go with that ball. And what I was going to try to do was hit this guy, but I was just going to throw it as far as I can, so if he couldn't get to it, it would be an incomplete.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Nice. How long am I going to stream? I'm just going to stream until the show is over. Like what my man Sim was saying earlier on, Matthew, he said he's going to stream, until 10 o'clock. So just to keep it fair, I'm going to stream alongside with him. So that way, we keep it balanced in that regard. But I will be back on tomorrow at noon. I know I was supposed to be up today, but I had too much, I had a lot of stuff going on, and I didn't get to go. See, that right there I don't like. That right there I don't like. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to queue up the replay here and show you real quick. See, this right here, I don't like. And this is what I'm saying. Ultimately, the two-man animation thing has got to go completely away. Because when we are making reads on the field, right? Yeah, I'm gonna zoom it in a little bit because I know I'm on the smaller. I got a smaller box up there. But when we're making reads on the field and we're looking for those open targets, I'm throwing the pass with confidence. Like, okay, bet I could throw this pass with confidence. I don't have to worry about it being picked or anything like that, right? But then when I throw the pass out there, two-man animation triggers, and now they're speeding that defender up to close the gap on him, and he's able to, it's an animation where he's gonna break the pass up. That shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't have been a pass breakup at all because he had the gap. See what I'm saying? See, that's the stuff. That's the kind of stuff that people will end up saying, man, that's why I play. That's why I play APF and that's why I play 2K5 and old Madden for. They're in the kitchen. Go ahead and get one.
Let's go, Fournette.
Huh? Go get the juice, baby. Go bring it here, and I'll open it for you. Go get it.
I'm gonna feed the beast.
This game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just gonna say maybe that gives him
okay, go ahead and pull it out the bag, and
I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang it.
You can't get. All right, man. All right. Oh, all right, man. All right. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got to get the little missus some juice. Hold on.
I like this block shed right here, guys. You still got to tighten up this movement.
Oh, watch out, baby. Here, come on. Let's get juice.
Y'all talk about Madden 11. This is what you saw so much of, those rail tracks in Madden 11 that I couldn't stand. Got to find a way to ground them to that field, man. But I like that block shed right there. That was pretty cool. I like how that whole interaction played out right there. How, who was that, Dede Westbrook? He fell down on top of him and all of that. That looked pretty clean. See, to me, it's all about, with video games, it's all about replication. How do you replicate? These different sports companies choose different ways to do it. I just want to see good replication. I'm not looking for perfection because I know it's not possible to have perfection. Just replicate.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
And he gets this one inside.
Y'all see how high-pitched my voice get when I'm playing Madden? Get all excited. And this ain't just Madden. It's when I'm playing sports games. I get into it. Y'all should see me when I'm playing with the Sixers on NBA 2K.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval.
Matt says blocking animations are quite good this year. Good to hear, Matt. Hey, Matt, man, listen, you already know how we get down, man. I can't wait until you develop a slider set. I definitely want to try it out. I am an all Madden guy, and I started to be that way on Madden 19, but I'm definitely going to be that way here in Madden 20. This is default all Madden. Player thresh, speed thresh at 100. This was requested. The next game, I'll go back to the default. Let me see what's going on here. Turned his head. And see, this is one of those interesting things. Kia and Matt L. and a lot of you football guys out there, I want to hear your thoughts on this. I don't like this extra movement to the left. Like, what's that additional turn for? They got to clean this stuff up, man, and make the head tracking. Okay. I guess he was going to open his hips and run. So maybe that's what he's doing. He's thinking he's going to. But see, right now, he should be able to tell that this dude is not running down the seam, right? So he should have been able to stop a little sooner. But, maybe I'm asking for too much, but I'm cool at the fact that he turns inside I get Westbrook on the inside, and it's off to the races. I'm not mad at that. But like I said, this is a touchy topic because these are the things that you see, right? You know, novice people will say, oh, it's broken. Nah, you know, again.
Oh, no.
We got to keep testing these things, man. We have to keep testing these things. We will definitely find out what's broken and what's not. Believe you me. Guys like Kia will find out.
Oh.
What happened, Smitty?
This pass play here, you know, I'm going to cue it up on the replay here, but, I mean, those of y'all that saw it, y'all saw it, man. I threw a pass. See, this right here, this is the difference right here. In Madden 19, it's without question, it's a pick, especially at the point where I threw it. I threw the pass here.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns.
Now, I threw it to Higbee. All right, he's got the secondary defenders there. Okay, so he crosses up.
Ooh, what a catch!
The secondary. Hold on. Defenders on the play accordingly. Nice spot where he threw it to. He came away with the reception, but then he got cracked. Ball came loose. The beautiful thing that I loved about this was the organic nature of the ball as it came loose. He flicked the ball up with his feet. I had a receiver nearly come away with it, but he ended up dropping it to the ground for an incompletion. But that's the organic nature of it is the kind of stuff that I like to see happening in the game. So that's some good stuff. Like, I appreciate that.
A drive that time of 6 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
And like I said, guys, you know, it's not always about what happens, it's how it's replicated. And I agree with what Kia said there. Both him and Matt, I believe, are saying the same thing. Kia said he turned his hips in the wrong direction, which created a wasted step. Still wouldn't have got there to make the play, but it would have looked better. And that's my whole point. You know, you always hear me and Smitty say, it's not about if a guy's going to make the play or not make the play. We just want to see authenticity. We want to see authenticity. Authentic. I can't speak tonight. We want to see the authenticity, man, of these guys' behavior, their movements, the way they play, all of that. That's all we're asking for. We're not asking for perfection. And what I'm noticing here in this game so far, man, is little things that they need to tune. You know, it's not extremely, the things that we're addressing tonight are not extremely bad. You know, like I believe Kia said earlier, you know, it's minor little things that they could tweak, man, and this game could be in a really good spot. Oh, look at this. Would you look at this? But Smitty, man, I guess while we got some time here, what are your initial thoughts, man? Just initial impressions from what you played so far, whether it's good, bad, or ugly.
I mean, I like the big things that I like are, I like the pass placement, I like the tackling, I like the catch animations that they have in the game, like things that basically translated from the beta. You know, it has that authentic feel to it in that sense. I like how players, especially defensively, like you had shown, dudes can legitimately get toasted, you know, based upon how they play how they're playing the receiver or whatever. Like, if they're playing the receiver the wrong way, then you should see them get toasted. Just like when I was playing against the what's the guys, the Patriots yesterday. I couldn't do nothing against Tom Brady. I was barely able to get in and get a sack, but that's legit. That's real life. You know what I'm saying? My man had his X factor dang near the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So.
Now it's locked off the bootleg.
Oh, get him!
All right, that's a problem.
That seems to be a bug right there too, guys. Y'all see that? And maybe that's the glitch that my man was talking about earlier, how they do that little herky-jerky hesitation step there in the pocket. Yeah, I think that's an issue.
Yeah.
And like NYKia said, I did see Clint say they are aware of that, because I think somebody made a video about that before EA Access with Lamar Jackson, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about with that. How he kept stepping over.
Yeah, that's an issue for sure.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often.
That's
Second and
legit.
24.
But no, I mean, I like the
That's Rodgers.
like I said, pass placement is huge. The secondary zone play is still problematic to me.
One of the bigger plays in the game.
There's not enough.
The crowd getting into it.
There's not enough depth set when on coverage plays. It's basically defenders are still playing literally to the zone, and that's it. Like, what about defenders? What about when defenders, aren't able to see and diagnose what's going on? Like, I want to see players do a much better job of diagnosing what happens on the field, and we're not seeing them do that in that nature. Like, I want to see them diagnose. I want to see that stuff happen on the field. Player movement happening around the. Oh, whoops! Oh, man. Keep going. All right. Ooh, just made it. I ran an RPO and wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Let me pause this just for a sec. The main thing that I don't want, the main thing that I have with the zone play, and I always had this bone to pick with it. That's why I always give NFL 2K5 and Backbreaker the credit, because when it comes to the zone defensive play, like in those two games, even if there's nobody in their zone, they still showcase, they still give a cushion, or they put like a cushion between themselves and the next level defender. The problem in Madden is that they will play to their zone spot, and then they won't go any further than that. They'll just stop and leave this big old generation gap in a zone, just a ridiculous hole there, when it shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be a tighter window for the ball to be thrown into. And, it's too much of a late reaction to what's going on, instead of it being more of, okay, let me put myself in this vicinity here. I see there's a receiver nearby. Let me move a little bit more to the left, or a little bit more to the right, or let me drop back, a little bit more, so that way, even though I pass off this receiver or they ran past me, let me at least back up a little bit more. So that way you're in relative position to potentially make a play on the ball, and you're tightening that window, in terms of where that pass can potentially be thrown. We need that kind of stuff happening. That's why I said, like, I give it to 2K5 in that sense, and then I give it to Backbreaker, because it's the same deal. They convert that zone defense into man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Like, you can call, it doesn't matter. Tampa 2, cover 3, whatever. They straight, it straight turns into man defense at one point. Like, when the play is over, you can't tell. You wouldn't be able to necessarily tell what kind of defense they were running, because players are in various positions all over the field. Madden, you can very much tell exactly what play was ran, because everybody is too uniform. You know what I'm saying? It's too uniform. Like, guys are standing there, and they're covering the grass, and they're standing there. It's like, oh, well,
let's get it. Go.
No one's there, so don't worry about it. No one's there, no need to cover. Like, no. The action is happening on the opposite side of the field, so I'm just gonna stay in this neutral spot because there's nobody coming my direction. Like, no, they need to move. Every Sunday, these guys are moving all over the field. They are not just standing there. If they're standing there, they won't have a job. So
it will take a miracle, perhaps, to win this ball game.
I want to make that point.
Fully agree, man. Just to touch on that, as Smitty is saying it, I'm showing you guys this replay real quick before I touch on it, just to set the scene. This was a cover 2 invert. I put both Bouye and Ramsey in man, because I wanted to see how he would attack this. I know NYK is probably giddy over this. This is how you definitely play an RPO, or and I'm just saying, not scheme wise, but how Ramsey recognized he's setting up for a bubble or a wide receiver screen, and he attacked it. Boom, meets him, bam, comes in, knocks the ball out, scoop and score. That's what you would expect out of a defense like Jacksonville. But yeah, like Smitty said, man, I saw one of you guys in the chat said you don't cover air in the zone. If somebody comes in your area, you pick them up. And yeah, we've been emphasizing that point for a long time, man. And I'm hopeful now that gameplay definitely seems to be going more so in the right direction, that's something they can get to. You gotta change the rules, man, to where you gotta add a reaction element in there. Diagnose the play. And again, we're not saying that the guy should make the play. I just want to be able to look in the replay and say, oh, he turned his head the wrong way. Oh, that's why he couldn't get there. Oh, that was good coverage. He anticipated nobody was in his area, so he cheated inside and he helped out on the scene. Stuff like that. Those are the things that players do in the real world. And I think you can program AI to do that. We've seen games do it. FIFA does it when you attack. So I just want to chime in on that part, man. And yeah, whatever else you got there, Smitty, on the subject.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, snap.
I don't know that those
Oh, wow.
5-ish-yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably
Yeah, Fletcher Cox got me, man. Hold on, I got to look at this. Hold on, let me see what happened. Hold up.
The last completion actually lost.
Oh, no wonder that's what happened. Okay.
Third down.
All right. He pushed through. I thought my alignment was just standing there. Okay, never mind. He did push.
How you like my safety play right there, kid? Trying to be like you. Almost got there. Almost got there.
Saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Back to throw.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little.
Yeah, no huddle. I agree, Brett Lee. I think Kid mentioned that too. It's a tad too fast, man. I gotta admit, it's
not liking the no huddle.
It's a little too quick. It seems a little too fast, man. I'm gonna have to see how it feels against somebody. But it seemed like the CPU just. They pop in that no huddle in less than 2 seconds.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw.
Okay.
Throw left side complete. That's Hines.
Oh, Lord.
Nice gain of 21
13
yards.
seconds, guys. We have one timeout. We have to defend the end zone. Yikes.
Bring him up first and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. He's back to throw. Over the middle.
Sorry, let him run.
That's Dorman. And they'll work it
Down to 6 seconds.
line before it's all said and done. And now
All right, here goes nothing.
They're going to burn their final timeout. Clock now. Still just the one completion. 16 of 17. It's first down.
Don't pull pieces apart.
That's complete. Right around
I gotta see this.
Ball game.
and the stop will come
All right. We got a win. Got you guys a win on stream.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Play there, had a
All right, Matthew, you take it easy, man.
To give my quick thoughts on the game as well.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's
I don't know why it's dragging a little bit, man. I'm not dropping any frames in OBS.
Hey, what's going on, Tom? What's going on? Oh, here this guy go, man. You know what it is.
Real quick, guys, I can share the sentiment that Smitty had. I think adding the X Factor abilities and things like that, I still like how they feel from the beta. From you guys that didn't hear my thoughts there, I think it's a great addition to the game. Phenomenal addition, in my opinion. You have to get these players to start playing differently. Just point blank, period. Let's see what else, guys. I like player movement for the most part. I did see one of my guys ask, do I think the wonky movement will be fixed? You know what, man? I'm going to be honest with you. We've been talking that about Madden and just EA period for a long time. FIFA seems to be the only game that, pretty much has that somewhat down pat. I just think it's a EA Tiburon thing or whatever, because even NBA Live, those players still move a little janky. I think it's getting better. Madden 20 to me is probably the better of this console generation. You could argue Madden 25, but I still think 20 and 25 probably would be my tops as far as players movement. Even though 25 had more stick your foot in the ground, I think it was a little stiffer than Madden 20. So that's why I'm not sure which one would take the cake there. I like the tackling in the game. I think we could definitely get it a little smoother, though. I do like the reduced warping and shifting. What I still don't like, me and Smitty both have said it tonight, man, I don't like the two-man animations, man. They have to work towards, again, either making them look more seamless or they have to get to a point where it's not happening at all. This is possible. NBA 2K made that leap for 2K19, and you can definitely tell the difference. It's not completely gone, though, in 2K19, right, but it's reduced. And, to be fair, Madden has reduced it as well. Actually, wait, I'm going to play this as the Saints. But the things that I don't like, man, is still, like Smitty said. I mean, we're beating that dead horse, and let's continue to beat it because maybe we can get some action. The zone play just has to be more reactionary. I understand that guys play their zones, and I understand that they inputted the cover 4 and match concepts and all of that, and for the most part, it will do that. But what about when it's not a match concept? What about guys just realizing, hey, there's nobody in my cover 2 area. You know what? I'm going to cheat inside. What about safeties making a decision, not just drifting? I don't want just the great safeties to do it. I want to see a decision made at all times, even if it's the wrong decision. I just don't want to see them aimlessly dropping, and then reacting like they don't know what's going on.
Right. Exactly.
And that's all we're saying. We just want to see movement. We want to see, I want to be able to look and say, yep, there's my 60 overall safety. He just can't do it. You know what I mean?
We'll see the former MVP, Matt Ryan.
I haven't dived into franchise yet. I've been told, I want to address this, Smitty. I have been told by some people that they said that scenarios were broken. I saw Clint clarify that, and Clint and them had said that the scenarios are not applying to owner mode. They know that. But it is working as intended in regular franchise as a coach and or face of the franchise. But I haven't dived into franchise yet to give you guys any updates. I'll be bringing that to you, of course. But other than that, man, I would just wrap it up and say it like this. I'll just leave it like this. I'm happy to see Madden finally take a substantial, in my opinion, a substantial step forward in getting this gameplay more clean, more realistic in terms of how it feels, and attempting to be more authentic with having these, abilities and such. But I understand that it's a progression. It's not. I really don't understand the sentiment of, oh, it's the same as, oh, they didn't do enough. We know that. Like, I don't. If you're looking for that, I would tell you to sit this round out. I'll be the first one to say that. If you're looking for Madden 20 to be a totally different game, go ahead and sit this round out, because it's just not going to be the case. It's a better Madden. It's the best Madden, in my opinion, on this generation. It's starting to feel more clean and smooth, and player movement and player likeness and ball trajectories. All of those things we've been asking for them to improve is starting to get attention. It is not without its problems. There are issues still. But I'm having a good time playing this game so far, and we'll see what the future holds as far as how I feel, next week and the week after. So that's my opinion, man. Early, again, like I said, early impressions in this video. We really just wanted to give you guys a chance to look at the game more so than, give our final review and all of that. I treat the game, Smitty, the same way I treat music. I don't listen to an album and after the first listen, I'm on Twitter saying it's a classic. I don't do that. I got to live with it for a minute. So it's the same thing I'm going to do with the game. We shall see. Woo, look at that! Okay, let me show y'all something that we're not used to seeing. Let me show you something. Wow, Smitty, this was crazy. We ain't used to seeing this in Madden. Again, folks, this is all Madden difficulty. And I was controlling this guy here in the middle. Get a little push. But look at my man, Cameron Jordan. Look at this. Matt Ryan scared to death. Look at that. Steps up. Steps into my pressure. Almost the butt fumble. You see this? Now, again, let me show this to y'all from my perspective. Let me show you who I was on. And I know if my boy Eric Rayweather see this video, he going to be mad at me for not knowing his team. I don't know all your Saints, man. Well, whoever this is, I'm controlling. I get stuffed a little bit because I believe that's your boy, what's his name, Mac, right? Fairly decent center. I get stuffed, but then I'm able to still get pressure. That's one thing, again, you've heard Smitty and I complain about this for years. In Madden 19 or before, you are stonewalled right here. There's no continued effort or continued push. So boom, first move, I get stuck. I try my next move, I get a little push. Matt Ryan steps into the push, tries to pass it, hits off a Mac, and it is a fumble. That's beautiful. That's the kind of stuff I want to see in this game. In my football product. Whoever makes it. I want to see that kind of stuff. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Those block sheds are nice. This looks like zero threshold. Did you adjust it? Nah, Matt. And just, in case some people think I'm lying, man, for whatever reason. Okay. Y'all should see the comments I have on my videos. You lying. You ain't playing on all Madden. Okay. Look, let me show y'all for the naysayers. Nothing has been adjusted. Now, I will be honest and tell you guys, when I played the beta, I had pass rush, or pass blocking rather, for the CPU. I had it at 25. Same thing with the QB accuracy. I haven't done anything yet. I'm keeping everything on default, and as you can see, it is on all Madden game style simulation. Brett Lee, I like that emoji.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do.
Brett, we're gonna have to get you on here, man. Maybe next week, Brett. We're gonna definitely get you on. Hear your thoughts.
And gotten that work. It's a huge change from
Julio in the middle right there.
Yeah, see. Look at that. Threw it out there.
All right, good defense.
This is a beautiful, beautiful defensive play. Ertz, they tried to run hurry-up offense. Ertz got the ball, shed the first tackle, tried to go for the extra effort. Defender comes up, strips it loose on the ground. Dude comes up, snags it, takes it in for 6.
All right, so I want to comment on something, Smitty. I have a guy in the chat saying that play was unrealistic. A QB isn't going to step into the block like that. Let me just tell you that I'm not here to argue realism. Again, it's still a video game. But I will say, I've seen that happen several times in football. On the NFL level.
The thing, that's the whole thing about it, is that it's like every year, and I mean, this is not nothing against my man,
Yeah, not at all.
But it's like every year, people need to be reminded, oh snap, that's possible in the NFL. Oh man, that can happen too. Oh, this can happen. Like, you gotta see those plays literally happen in order to truly understand that that's a legit play that unfolded in front of your face there. It's not some made up stuff or that's just video game material. It's like, no. You see guys like, who was it that threw the pick? Carson Palmer, when he was on, wasn't he on Arizona, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, he played for Arizona.
And I remember seeing him in the playoffs one year. I mean,
I couldn't get it all. Had my man open.
He threw picks straight to the defense, like over and over and over again. Oh dang.
Woo! Look at
you know what I'm
Jerry.
saying? So when you see that kind of stuff, happen, where he threw picks, I mean, he legitimately stood tall in the pocket, no pressure on him, and he threw it. It was as if he threw it straight to the defender on purpose. Like, now when you see that stuff happen in Madden, it's like, oh, the game's just busted. But then when you see it happen in the NFL, then what do we say? You know what I mean?
Man.
So you can't always say that everything is just video game just because of what we see personally. And understand this too. We're not saying that the game is 100% okay either.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
I sure did get caught looking downfield, but did y'all see that play? You can't make this throw in Madden 19. And there has been some cleanup, guys. Look at this. I want to show y'all this real quick. And I'm sorry for, keep pausing but y'all know how I do, man. Y'all should be used to me.
Yeah, that's what we do.
But look at this. I can't wait till I get into some real streaming this weekend, man. You can't make this throw in Madden 19, right?
Oh, no.
Jones is definitely going to make this play. But look at the cleanup work. Look at the possession catch. This is way cleaner than it was in Madden 19. Now, let's take a look at Jones, though, because I don't want to just be naive. Let's see what happened here. Because this is a fairly good middle linebacker.
That was legit, though. Yeah. Because, I mean, he doesn't have eyes in the back of his head. So he was playing the ball, not the receiver. And you came away with it. Yeah, that was valid.
Now, see.
That was a mean catch, though.
Here's a situation where some people would try to challenge what we were saying earlier, Smitty, about the coverage. Now, some people would say, well, why wouldn't he just keep drifting? But look, he's playing. He's kind of caught right here. Like, typically, this is where the linebacker is going to be because he also has somebody crossing his face here. Now, I would like to believe that he checked that. Now, this is how crazy me and Smitty are when we talk about realism. We would like to believe that Jones is looking at both of these guys and trying to get depth, but then realizes this guy's coming because he does turn his head slightly. I know I'm picking at straws there, guys. I know. But what I'm saying is, if here's the thing where somebody would challenge even what me and Smitty are saying. Let's say Jones stayed with him, right? And he just kept on running. He turned and ran with him. The next argument from somebody going to be, well, he left this guy wide open.
Yeah.
So it just goes to prove to you guys, even though what me and Smitty are saying we want to happen, we still want to see real mistakes or just a good play, a good thrown ball, or a well-executed play or design will beat the defense. If Jones would have turned and just decided, I'm just going to go deep with this guy, and he left that underneath route, I would be cool with that. So, just trying to show you guys that we're not looking for perfection or nothing. I just want to see, I want to be able to diagnose the play and replay like that, the same way I do other sports games. And I can say, oh, I see what happened there. He got caught looking, or he just isn't fast enough. But I don't want to say the guy's just standing still, and that's why he didn't make the play. That's all I'm saying. Let's go, Kamara. I know we're a little long with it sometimes, guys, but, you know, bear with us. Will you show off CPU versus CPU gameplay? I can't promise that. I might try to get some recorded. You know, tomorrow is my commute day, so I won't be at home, and I'll actually be in the office working. Can't be fooling with Madden. But maybe I'll try to get some footage of that sometime tomorrow. Perhaps tonight, because even though I stop at 10 o'clock, it usually still takes me a good 45 minutes or so to, you know, officially get into bed, and et cetera, et cetera. So maybe while I'm, you know, getting myself prepared for tomorrow, ironing clothes and all that jazz, I'll try to get maybe a game recorded, and if I can do that, I'll have it uploaded. I can, you know, release it tomorrow. But if not, I'll try to get something for you.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze gets it to
Ooh,
complete.
Big time hit.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a
Let me know, man, and I'll write it down.
Yeah.
If I do get to a CPU versus CPU gameplay, what teams y'all want to see? And I'll just kind of go with the consensus.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Hold on, I want to read what NY just said, because I told y'all, man, I like talking to these football savants, man. That's just what I prefer.
Throwing now is Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas.
Kia said that's a legit Tampa 2 beater, sucker route with a post behind it. Yeah. You know, sometimes, Kia, I just got to throw it out there, man, and just see who picks it up. Why is it so surprising? Why is it not surprising, rather, that it's always Kia? Always Kia. Bears versus Panthers. Matter of fact, I might try to play that game actually here, man, because I'm probably going to get through this one before 10 o'clock. That's why I'm playing short quarters, and we'll end it with me playing Bears Panthers. Yeah, maybe I'll try to burn through this one, and we'll start that up before the stream is over here. Play action, let's see it. Whoa, there's Jared again. I love it. I love it, man. I got to respect him now. Now I got to respect Brady Jarrett. There he is again. That man.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze.
Now Smitty,
up against it here.
Yeah.
None of us know this,
but
Clint did say something about another blocking thing that's coming. I wonder if it's being able to identify who you want to double team. That would be interesting.
Ooh, that was
side of the football here. Scoreless game.
That definitely would be.
That's complete.
Oh, he's out of there. Wow. Oh, Smitty, you got to take a peek at that one if you get a chance. Wow.
And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for.
Nah, I won't do the Saints because I'm doing Saints play right now, so I'm not going to do another Saints gameplay. Now here comes the, here's the opinions. Some would say that's not real. He should make that tackle. Me, on the other hand, I like the dynamic aspect of that. Whether it is so-called scripted or not, I like the dynamic part. These guys, he went in for the strip or tried to knock the ball out. He comes over the top. Legit. I love that. This makes me feel as if some type of physics was actually playing out here. Looks a little awkward.
I'm liking it, V-lagging.
Oh, that's nice.
Hold on, wait. Remember Michael Crabtree in college?
Yep.
The play he made on the sideline?
Yep.
He should have been knocked out, right? But he still was able to break free and stay in bounds when he shouldn't have been able to make that play. It's one of those kind of plays where it's like, oh, they should definitely have him hemmed up. There's no way they're not going to make that play. And then they didn't make it.
Lutz on for the point after.
Somebody said they can't wait to see what the when the pros get their hands on it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too, man. I'm going to definitely try to holler at some of the guys that, I've actually talked to and met in person. Just Skimbos and Problem, guys like that. I'll probably hit them up and be like, all right, man, what y'all think? My boy Lights Out. That's my man right there. Zan, I'll check in with Zan too. Zan is kind of a hybrid. But also, guys, don't sleep on Kia. Kia knows how to play like them.
Kia knows.
You know what I mean?
What time it is, so
Kia know how to break the game if he has to compete with those guys. Oh, pick! Yes, sir. Let's go. Lattimore. Oh, man, Smitty, that was nice right there. You know what they're going to say about us, though, tonight, right?
What?
Smitty and Sim having too much fun playing Madden. They ain't real.
Yeah, man. We ain't.
All right, let's take a look, folks.
We ain't telling the truth on it, man. We lying.
Race back to the football, son. That's how you do it.
You say how many hours? Oh, V-lagging. This is a full version. So this is the game. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think he got the toes down.
Straight, yeah, like I'm playing the straight full game now. Yesterday I was playing on the EA Access.
Did he get them toes down? The same
thumbnail.
Is that Tony Toe Tap? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, folks. That might be overturned. By the way, Smitty has probably seen this as well. The challenge system seems to be broken. Challenge system, I think, is broken, man, because I've had some plays that should have gone my way and it didn't.
I mean, it's problematic.
It's uphill.
He may, I don't know. They may count that.
Whoa, man. See, I'm free to Abel. You're out of here, man. You're out of here. You got to go for that one. Come on, man. I've been trying to tell you guys about language, man. Come on, man. That's uncalled for, so you got to go, my friend. Have a nice one, man. Nice life. God bless you. Yeah, they upheld it, man. So we off and running.
Okay. Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace.
The turf kicked up. It was a catch. The pellets moved.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offense.
Somebody said challenges will be patched. Yeah, man. This again, those are the things. See, when I start talking about 2K5 and stuff like that, those are the kind of things I'd be talking about too. That challenge system in that game, man.
Oh man, 2K5.
Oh man, because if I'm not mistaken, and Smitty will definitely let me know if I'm mistaken or not, because he remembers these things. I don't think Madden 05 had no challenge system like that.
No.
And yet we still don't have that in Madden football.
is yet
It's
to
pathetic,
get on
man.
track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be
All right, guys, we're going to test somebody. Let's take a deep shot with
All right, hold on just a second, honey. Hold on.
You know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him?
All right, hold on.
We got him manned up. I want to go to Thomas, but I think they got him covered up pretty well.
They've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe
Yo, Jared got me again.
Back at about the 37-yard line. Grady Jarrett.
Yo, this dude got 3 sacks on me in the first quarter.
it's a team game, but sometimes individuals.
Y'all see how I can't hold the ball? I love it. I love that. Oh, Thomas might be open right here, folks. Let's see.
On 3rd and long, it's
Nope. And why is he not open? Look who got me. Grady Jarrett again, 4 sacks. Now you guys see, do y'all see why we said do not touch the pass rush? This is why. I want to fear him. 58-yard field goal probably ain't going to happen, but what the heck, let's try it. I want to fear Grady Jarrett.
That's on target, but it's
nope,
no
good.
He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the
I love it, man.
So
I love it.
There, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Somebody said I should have ID'd him. Yeah, you might be right. I love it. See, to me, that's football. You got to account for this dude. And I keep playing games with him every time, and I ain't slide protected or nothing. See, that's on me. And that's what it should be. Uh-oh, Julio. That's what it should be. If I'm making the mistake, if I'm not adjusting, I should be getting my head beat in. It's just that simple.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Nice.
But folks, don't take my word for it. Please don't. Rent the game yourself, man. And that's why I'm not, giving these. Whoa, made the field goal. That's why I'm not giving my overly, over opinionated. No. I'm gonna let y'all decide that for yourself.
Yeah, you gotta let people decide on their own, man. You gotta let people decide on their own. We have to let people decide on their own because, some people love it, some people hate it, and that pass I just threw. This is not happening in Madden. And, this is not happening on Madden on this generation of consoles. Let me just make that point clear, okay? Middle linebackers right there in the middle, of the field. I have my underneath read, and I have my over-the-top read. Well, drive concept, and perfectly paced pass right there in the middle of the zone. Just smack dab right there. Defenders had to make a decision. What were you gonna do? See, that's what I'm saying. This was stuff that me, Sim, and AZ and others were talking about in the beta when we talked about player movement aspects of the game, because you got to make a decision. You have to decide, am I going to pick this route? Am I going to pick that route? I can't play everything. You see what I'm saying? And I seen AZ go back and forth with somebody the other day because they salty because they can't super linebacker and cover everybody all over the field. That should not be happening. That's not part of the game. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that happen on Sundays. You don't see dudes all over the place. When you see players, quote unquote, be all over the place on one play, it's an extremely rare situation, but it's humanly possible. The stuff that's happening in Madden with that kind of stuff is not humanly possible. Like, they can't, regardless of how fast the game is, there's no way they can move like that.
Right.
But in Madden, they made that possibility. They made that a possibility, and now that it's being changed, you got guys that aren't really feeling that.
But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first third down.
Oh, he caught it! What? And then he fumbles.
Wow.
Yo, wait a minute. How did he catch that? First of all.
Hey.
So the defense there.
Nah, see, that was all Madden just paying me back for me mossing them right there. Hold on. Let's see how in the world he caught this ball. I did not. I threw it way too late. Oh, okay. Okay, he went up and got it. Okay. Okay. Nobody else jumped. Came down with the ball. Alvin Kamara. Legit. Then he gets his bell rung. Who came over here and laid the boom? Should have known. Keanu Neal, which I believe has that X factor or that ability to always big hit. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Higbee?
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the
How long have I been playing Madden? If you're talking about in its entirety, shoot. My inception to it probably was Genesis. You talk about just this game. This is probably, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is probably my 5th or 6th game on EA Access. And then I'll dive deeper into it tomorrow when I download the full game.
On second down now. It's
Good D.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
But I think that's what you're asking. I'm not sure, so I try to cover both bases.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
Oh wow, Julio!
And this is caught. The big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are
Oh man, yo, Julio just ooh-wee. My bad. I put you in a bad situation there. Then I got the face mask to boot. That might needs to be tuned a little bit. The face mask.
No freaking way.
Oh, look at how Julio got off of the check. Look at this. Eli Apple, good luck, fam. Look at this. He just swatted them hands away and he's off to the races. Why did I do that? Why did I leave him by himself one-on-one against Julio? Oh, look at that. They try to showcase some physics there. And then, of course, the infamous face mask call. He didn't actually touch the face mask.
And I always enjoy the conversation.
That's just an animation. I hate that.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the ball's moved.
Yeah, this is all Madden, fam. For you guys that coming in a little late, all Madden default. The first game that you'll see if you go back and watch, that game was all Madden, but I had a speed threshold up to 100 on a request by a viewer. I now have it back at default. Oh, come on! Yo, how did I miss it? Did I get blocked? Oh yeah, somebody picked me up. Hold on, let me see. Dang, man, it's already 9:46.
Wow. Yeah, 9:46. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. The center peeled back and got me. Wow. Trying to speed through it, guys. I want to at least start another game, and even if we don't go much longer, so y'all can have at least 3 different games to kind of look at. 3 different teams.
Got the INT on me.
What Kia say? Better get Lattimore over there. You know what, Kia? See, this is what happens when you try to stream and talk all at the same time. I've totally forgot about best on best. You ain't never lied.
Oh yeah. Bro, that would have been smart for me to use.
It would have been genius for me to use against Julio Jones. I don't know what I'm thinking. Chargers next. Somebody wanted to see the Panthers.
And when I see those types of things happen,
somebody wanted to see Panthers Bears. But I'll do a Chargers game probably tomorrow if I stream. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow because y'all know that's a long day for me. I will be playing, but you know, when you stream, you got to try to be interactive and stuff, man. I don't want to be dull. So what I probably will do is I'll get some gameplay, so I'll remember to play with the Chargers, and you know, I'll try to post that game if I don't stream. If I do stream, I'll definitely remember to play with the Chargers, because I actually wanted to do that earlier anyway, just forgot. Chargers Redskins, nah, that's an ugly matchup. I don't want to see that. No disrespect, but I don't want to see that. Chargers Redskins, boo.
What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Woo, there he is. So again, guys, in case y'all have forgotten, let me show y'all something.
Nah, I haven't tried the QB1 yet. Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive into that, man. I'm
gonna check it out though, but just I haven't done it yet personally. No.
Let me show y'all something. I want y'all to see your boy Neil. He has that ability, man, where if you are in his vicinity, he is going to try to murder you with the hit stick. Oh, I can't get any information on him. Oh, they won't let me.
Tried to rip his head.
Yeah, they say I can't look at another team's depth chart.
With the $50.
Oh my Lord! Are you serious?
Yeah, right there.
Man,
in the chat.
I ain't even got the round of applause hooked up here, but we're gonna do it out loud. Round of applause to Matt. My God. Wow.
Said always a pleasure. Sim and Smitty, love hearing you guys. Enjoy the game. Great stream. Great community interaction. Time to play more games.
Yo, Matt, listen,
hey, appreciate you.
Forever got my support.
He'll try to deliver another one. Throwing on first down.
Greatly appreciate that, man.
There it is. Finally got enough time. Go get him. Oh! Come on. Come on, Thomas. I've been waiting the whole night to get that. And I don't even know how I did it.
Instead, it's second down.
Hold on, man. Oh, I can't go. Oh, okay, I was about to say I can't go back and look. I don't know how we got so much time on that one. Oh, Kamara helped. And I slid to the left. Look at, oh, man. But look at the reaction time, though. Hold on, let me see. Who is this? Oh, that's Neil. All right. But see, right here, guys, this is what Smitty and I is talking about. At this moment, a real NFL player, or any level, I mean, heck, we on the level of football anybody plays, from high school on up, they teach you, go find work. Right now, he should have been over here trying to help out. And I don't like Kia said, I don't like how why is he turning this way? Who is he chasing over here?
Right.
Keep your back pedal, turn to the side, inside to where the receiver is, and then run. But I do like that he got over there. But part of that as well is because of the way I threw the ball. You know, I wonder if I would have thrown it straight down the field and up instead of, to the right, would he have not gotten there? Beautiful coverage, man. But again, they could have made that look so much better. And if Neil would have stayed and cheated to the inside, it probably would have kept me from throwing that pass. I would have been scared to go there. Come on, EA, man. Y'all right there. You right on the cuffs, man. You ain't that far away. You right there. There you go, Meredith. That's the stuff that we talk about, man. You're right there.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there.
All you have to do is keep pressing forward, man. I've been trying to get this play off, man, all night. It ain't gonna happen. Wow, my boy ain't even in the game no more. He tired. You're audible to a run.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they're going to get him behind the line line yet again as his nightmare.
And again, guys, don't judge my gameplay, man. Listen, it's early. It's early. I'm just trying to show you guys some footage, man. I don't really have a plan of attack here. I'm playing with teams I'm not familiar with. I promise you, I'll give y'all plenty of time to judge my gameplay.
They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
They can play Cleveland Browns.
There we go.
And he goes down, but not before getting this.
I'm just playing this matchup real quick, you know, well, part of it anyways. Like I said, we're just streaming for the length of the show tonight.
Yeah, I didn't expect this game to go this long. So I don't know if I'm going to get to the other one.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
All right, we got a chance to win this thing.
On the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock.
We got a chance to win this thing.
In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 2nd down.
Oh, man, I almost got through there.
He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
Almost got through
You get
there.
about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any
I
of
did
them
notice there's a
are
time runoff when you do no huddle, though.
Like 100,000 in here.
So you can't abuse it.
Have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're just 4 yards.
All right, we're going to try to get cute right here.
To extend the drive.
But they picked up a little bit
Say
of
try to
yardage
get
there.
cute.
We'll try to get cute and see if we can hit Hill in the back of the end zone on play action. Let's see. Neil is over there, though, so I don't know if I should be playing with him. Nah, I ain't going that way. Check it down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought
Take
down
our
at the
time.
9.
Tick, 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 tick.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts.
All right, Cook, I'm looking for you in the end zone, baby.
Those timeouts do you no good.
Nope.
There we go.
There it is. Bang!
And he's got it.
Touchdown.
It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Wow.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because
They
that
gave me
score-
time that time, man, the offensive line. But look at Breeze in the replay. Y'all see he got hit right as I threw it.
Deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your
Oh,
chickens
man,
before
that
they're
was
hatched.
Well, they better
nice
come
play
back
right
in here
there.
and watch this one because you and I.
Let's look at that again, folks. That was nice. That was nice. They double teamed Jarrett, which is good. And look, he still got through. Look at this. Look at that. He still almost got me. And they turned Ted Ginn loose. See, these little things here. This is also a tricky breakdown, Smitty, because he plays the guy, and then, yes, he kind of releases him, but, I mean, this happens in the NFL all the time. Guys lose people. You know, is he distracted by this guy coming across? And is he expecting, yeah, see, he's probably expecting Neil to help him out. So, this is always tough for me when I give feedback. I don't know if this is broken coverage. Kia, I need your help on this one.
Oh, okay, because the receiver, okay. I mean, the defender, he let him go. Well, yeah, because he would have been kind of by himself because you got that middle linebacker. You got 27 over top.
Yep.
And then you got 45 over there with the one receiver. And then he had the halfback coming out the backfield. So 2 people. Yeah, because think about it. He's trying to bottle cap, and there's 2 other players there.
Right.
So actually, that was a case where the offensive play did enough to take away the defense. It created the exploit.
Yep, I was able to buy
That's
just
legit.
enough time. And like I said, I see that happen in the league quite often. That, believe me, I'm a Steeler fan, folks. Remember that. I've seen this happen way too many times with my Steelers. Like, yo, what are y'all doing? Can anybody say the Raider game this past season? I've seen it happen several times. But see, those are the kind of things that I'm cautious when I give feedback. I'm like, you know, am I saying that he played that wrong or no? And I actually don't think so. I think exactly what Smitty said is correct. You got to make a decision. And see, those things I'm cool with. And I think maybe he would, listen, we might be giving the game too much credit, but maybe he was distracted, you know, because he saw a receiver coming across his face. We would like to think that's what happened, but Madden doesn't have a great track record in that. So it's hard for us to sit here and say, yeah, that's exactly what happened. You know, he got confused. Madden doesn't have the best track record in that. So it's a tough one. What you think, Kia? LB should have gotten more depth. Also, there was a post pattern pulling the other DB. Looked solid like a breakdown in coverage due to scheme. Good point, Aaron. That's what Smitty said. King Asco says, I have noticed over the last few years that Madden gives secondary defenders DBs inside position against more wide-out receivers. Oh, you know what? I noticed something too, man. Let me see if I can find it. There's some type of quick audible that I noticed on defense when I was playing yesterday, where you can switch to like your second corner or something. Hold on, let me see if I can find that again. There's that glitch. There's that glitch. Hate stuff like that. That's a glitch, guys. They know about it. That quarterback is just standing there like that and kind of getting lost and forgetting where they are. I know you wish y'all still had Antoine Blake. Antoine Blake. Best thing Antoine Blake did. Oh, there it is. And this might have been in 19. Y'all see how I could quickly do CB inside, D-line sub, safety swap. I don't think that was in 19. I don't think it was right there. Maybe it was. Maybe I just never used it. And I found that by mistake. Look at that. Look at that glitch. I hate stuff like that. All right, game over. All right, guys. Bonus footage. Let's do it.
Bonus footage.
Bonus footage. No late. 10:30 the max. All right, how about that? We'll go till 10:30, no later than 10:30. At 10:30, I absolutely have to be out of here.
Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
All right, so I'm gonna do the Carolina Panthers and the Bears. Somebody wanted to see that. Hope you're still here. Bears. Where them Panthers at? There you go. We'll play with the Bears. We'll make it interesting. We'll play in the rain.
Yo, the one thing that I definitely will say, and shout out to my man Florida 305, my brother. Shout out to you, bro. But the one thing that I definitely want to say about the secondary play here, that I can definitely appreciate, not secondary play, but the D-line play. If you got guys that can wreak havoc, they are going to wreak freaking havoc. I mean, I love that. Like, they are going to be a nightmare.
And the Carolina Panthers as they take on the third-year man Mitchell Trubisky.
Like, I was playing with Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is definitely a problem. I'm up here playing with
Donald is
my man Calais Campbell. He is definitely a problem without question. Like, he is out here working.
All right, Kia said that's fine. He has help inside. Okay. Lord Phillips says this joint look weak. Graphics are bad. Okay, man. I don't know. Smooth, shout outs, man. Appreciate the donation, man. I'm using a different screen tonight in OBS, so I don't have the applause already in there. Here's the thing, man. I did want to comment on that while y'all are watching the intro here. I don't know what people are expecting to see year to year with any game. I'm dead serious. Y'all seen the screenshots from 2K? How much better does it look than 2K19? Not a whole lot. Same thing with MLB The Show. With any of these games, you're not going to see a graphical leap year to year on a console generation. It gets to a point where they plateau, so to speak, or they get to the point where that's the most resources they're willing to spend on graphics, and that's it. So I just never understand the "it looks the same" comment. I'm sorry, I just don't get that. I don't know what you're expecting to see, but again, I'm not chumping your comment or anything like that. I'm just giving my thoughts on it. I don't know exactly what you guys are looking to see.
First carry from Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard.
It's not going to be a generational gap of a difference.
And now
So,
a look at the offense for Chicago.
We often overuse the term heart and soul when we talk
I
about
understand,
just that for his team, but not
like some people are saying, like, the game hasn't changed in a decade. I'm sorry, I can't agree with you there. I can't agree with you. Like, I understand the angst and all that, Like, I fully do. I understand the angst. I understand the anger and the frustration toward EA. And, they got the exclusive deal and all that jazz. Like, we all, have our sentiments toward that. But what's undeniable is that the game has made legitimate progress. And you also got to understand, part of the problem as to why the game hasn't moved, or hasn't stayed the same, in terms of moving forward, is in part because community complaints and when they try to innovate, something gets put into the game.
Yep.
No,
boy, this game is gonna learn me real quick. I keep trying to hold on to the ball as you guys are seeing. I'm gonna learn rather fast. It ain't gonna happen in this game. Wow. Oh, fumble! Oh yeah. Now you can't do it better than that. Give up a sack, punt the ball deep in your end zone, run down the field.
Let's go!
I strafe. I'm smart and I didn't whiff. Strafe tackle, cause a fumble. But you know what? I think they're going to say he was down. Let's see. They might say he was down when the ball came out.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to
But strafing guys will be your best friend in this game. Don't just go in for the hit stick when it ain't there. Let me see. Is the ball out? Is it? Nah, they're going to say his butt was down.
Got there. Got there just in time to snag it from the defense. See, the key thing that we need to have going forward, these are one of the key things that I'm always going to be emphasizing, is getting rid of the two-man animation sequence. We don't need it to be smoothed out. We need it to be removed. We need it to be like how it is in FIFA, separate two-man animations, separate animations. You have two-man instances in FIFA where they blend a little bit, but it's not a complete control takeover via two-man anim. You know what I'm saying? It's just offensive player does this, defensive player does that, relative positions, are respected, and then boom, the outcome happens, and that's it. So that's it, man. Shout out to Brett
Lee, man. We appreciate you.
Brett. Shout out to Brett.
I gotta get this tally going, Smitty. Don't let me forget it, man. We gotta go back.
Shout out to
We gotta go back to like May.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll lose yardage here. Back at the
Oh, good defense. Okay, we'll take that ball back. We sure will.
Fourth down now.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in.
Some guys are saying they think double me is OP. I don't know. I actually haven't experienced it yet, believe it or not. I know the Steelers fans.
You haven't yet.
Yeah, I know the Steelers fans gonna be on me for that one.
Juju got that.
Juju got that thing, boy. But I haven't. I have used Slide-O-Matic though. Boy, when you slide Juju inside, my goodness. But that's where he's deadly, man. And honestly, if we're talking real football, that's what I'm nervous about our offense this year. Without AB.
But you know what though, Sim? No, hold on. I gotta say this real quick. I'm not going with the whole. See, this is the whole thing.
They came into the NFL in the same draft
class. If it's OP, then
they just do it two different ways. McCoy, more movement.
How come these defensive backs aren't wide receivers? If double me is overpowered, because you're essentially saying that if this guy is so he's in the zone in that moment or moments, it's OP, even though he has multiple defenders on him. So what do you think Calvin Johnson did? What do you think Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens? What do you think, Chad Johnson and et cetera, DeAndre Hopkins, OBJ, other than that, what these guys all do, they're able to make these phenomenal plays against multiple defenders at times. It happens.
Right.
Antonio Brown, he did the same thing.
Luke Kuechly.
So you can't get mad at saying, it's OP because no. Wide receiver, and that's why I asked this question, and I'll ask it right now. I never have had it answered. No one's ever answered it yet. Ever since they brought in these wideout DB interaction situations. Name the DB that's better at playing wide receiver than the actual wide receiver in the NFL right now. And what I mean by that is, just to give it a little bit of clarification, what I mean is, for example, I could take Darius Slay, Detroit Lions. Marvin Jones could go down due to injury. Instead of bringing in that third, fourth, fifth stringer wide receiver, hey, Darius Slay, come on. You're going to play two-way ball now. You're going to be the number one receiver.
First and 10.
Because his hands are just that good. No, it's not like that.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
So we can't just go to the, because there's another defender present, regardless of them being in the zone or whatever, they shouldn't be able to make the play. And no, I'm sorry, Pat Pete failed there. No, I'm sorry. So it ain't no Pat Pete. Yeah, right. No. So I'm like, Pat Pete. So you mean Jalen Ramsey? He ain't no wide out. So you telling me right now that the number one receiver pull the NFL footage, please. Let me know what game when he played wide receiver in place of the starter, or the second, or the first or second wide receiver.
Hey, they just won the battle
on purpose.
Big run given up. They don't always have to
come on, man.
You know
what I'm saying? We know that. We know what the deal really is there. Them boys ain't doing that kind of. They're not doing that kind of work.
Oh, come on. Did they give him the first down? I was about to say he better not have got that first down. But it's the video game mentality, man. I mean, I always say that, and that's not a slight at anybody. It's just the truth. When you playing a video game, you expecting things to work the way in your favor at all times. That's most people. It's human nature. You know, few people can separate the two. I like to feel like that we're in that class where we can separate what should have happened or accept what may happen versus whether it worked in my favor or not. Because the same thing happens in these other games. I see people complain about legit things in 2K. It's just, you know. Because my thing is, what's the correct percentage? That's all I want to know. If you're thinking it's OP, what percentage is going to make you feel better as far as success rate? And that people can't really answer. So there's really no right answer. It's just interpretation.
Right. And see, the thing is, and I'm seeing the guys in your chat, they're answering the questions. But the thing is, you guys are pulling college. If we're playing NCAA football, then yeah, you'd have a valid point. But I'm talking about in the NFL, like,
we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to our
the number one receiver goes down, and they're saying, you're telling me if the number one receiver goes down right now, that Sherman would be called upon to play the number one receiver? No, he wouldn't. Devin Hester,
they pull his
would be pulled as the number one receiver. Like they didn't do this stuff in the league. That's the whole point. That's why I'm saying in the NFL, because when people complained about wide-out DB interactions, that's why I made this point at the beginning. Because I'm like, so, because people were having problems saying, oh, the offense is OP because they're able to make all these catches and I can't stop them. And it's like, well, that's why there's only a handful of DBs that get paid that money, because everyone can't stop everything at any point. You see what I'm saying? But people couldn't handle that kind of stuff. So...
And did y'all see how my guy just dropped it? Because he doesn't have that ability.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now.
I'm cool with that.
Away for the second time.
And see, I think the point that we're making is, and again, I haven't seen it to know if it's OP, but if Juju Smith-Schuster comes down with that catch right there, I'm not going to be upset about it, and not because I'm a homer, but it's because I have seen him do it. I've seen him do it. I've seen him go up in the game in real life last year against two of the better corners in the league. He did that exact catch twice in the same game in the fourth quarter against Bouye and Jalen Ramsey. So all I'm saying is, again, my question is always, what is the percentage that makes you feel comfortable and make you feel like, okay, that's a good amount of win versus loss? What's the number? Oh, good defense, baby. See you, Kyle Fuller. Welcome, Deebo Samuel, to the NFL. Bro, what am I thinking? I ain't been using Khalil Mack this whole game. Lord have mercy. And that's what y'all wanted to see, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah. You should be killing it with Khalil.
Lord have mercy. I'm dumb. All right, let's see what we can do here.
Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give him another shot here in the first half.
Yeah, Khalil is an animal out there. He should be a altered beast out there.
So as they take it over, we step aside.
Yeah, that's a good point, my man. Zero Ice is saying. You know, a lot of us that play offline, yeah, man, we're going to get in here and fool around with some sliders and get the game playing like how you want it to play. As well as, you know, for us guys who play online franchise, you know, we always have the ability to tinker sliders there as well and put that into our franchise. So, you know, I guess for you guys that, you know, are heavy MUT players or just, you know, online head-to-head guys, yeah, unfortunately there's not any sliders. But I think the game is in position, it appears to be anyway, that you should be able to get a desired game according to whatever slider set you're using. You know, of course, the game is still lacking things. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying I think you'll be able to get a nice playing game this year using your slider set to your liking, because I like where the game is playing so far at default.
Open man is Trey Burton.
So
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
for me to say that,
An ideal beginning of the drive there.
there you have
They'll
it.
get 20.
That's how I'm feeling.
They go play action here on first
Oh,
down.
oh, he still got the ball. Oh,
He's gonna be taken
he broke out of a
down.
tackle.
They sack him back right around the 44.
Yo, play action.
Now the Bears gonna
You
use
better
the
get rid of the
second
ball.
their
That's all I'm gonna
timeouts.
say.
As the stoppage
Y'all
will
see
come
me
with
doing some
23
stupid
seconds
stuff
to
out
go
here.
till halftime.
You better get rid of the football. Man, I had my man
Now
down the
following the
sideline.
sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Zero says definitely a major improvement. Yeah, man. See, again, that's why I allow you guys to look for yourselves and, you know, come on, Trubisky.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing
And develop your own
18 seconds
opinions,
to
man.
go.
I don't want to influence
Trey Burton
anyone's
what he was
opinion.
looking for. And it's
I just
third
let you
down.
guys have your own,
Defensively,
because
Charles,
we're
they
all
continue
going to
to
feel
really
differently
limit this
about the game.
offense
That's
as
just
far
how
as
it goes.
yardage goes.
Some of us will agree, some of us will disagree, and that's just how it goes.
And communicating well too.
That's incomplete, but there is a
Y'all see
flag
that little
down, so
shift
hang on,
right there?
a big call coming on third down.
See, from time to time, the game still will peak out
So instead of giving
a
them
bad
third
instance
down,
of a
they'll
minor
play
shift
brings
because of
them
that two-man animation.
Right there.
And like Smitty said, that's the reason why they need to start work. Whatever they're doing this year to tone it down, they need to continue doing that until they get it to a point where it's barely even noticeable.
Yeah, see, you see that pass there that you do, because see, it's going to be a little bit delayed for me, so I just saw that pass you threw. And see, that's what I'm saying. You had the lead. Like, your receiver was wide open. That was a legit pass right there that you should have had, but it ends up being a drop because they forced a two-man animation.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
What's up, Roger that? 41. He says Madden 17 is the best. Okay. Lincoln Wood says the same
Madden
thing.
17, to be quite honest, Madden 17 is a legit. It's a legitimately good game with the physics and everything, but it's good before the title update. Before the title updates took place, oh yeah, that game was phenomenal.
Okay, Brandon, thanks
And
very
see,
much, and welcome everyone
the
to
thing
this
is, that's
abridged
the
version
recurring
of the EA
theme
Sports Halftime Report.
with all
This
these
one's been
games.
all
They're
about the
all
defense,
good
just a lone field goal
before
in
the
that
title
first half,
update happens.
and as a result, not
There you have
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Halftime
Once that title
quickly
update
over.
happens,
Third quarter, here we
they
go.
become a shell of themselves.
I want to hear from you guys if y'all can. My bad, Smitty. I just wanted to say real quick.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead,
I want to hear from you guys if y'all can put in the chat. I want to know specifically what makes Madden 17 better than Madden 20. I'm just curious. I just want to know what type of things were stuck out in your mind that made that the best game on this generation. Because if you sit in the seat that me and Smitty sit in, that game got ripped a new one as well. So I'm just curious to know, man, because a lot of the games that some of us are saying that we like now, I remember when the game was getting destroyed in the eyes of the public. So I'm just curious to know, what things stuck out in your mind in that game.
And try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this
Like, to me, the player physics.
Oh, look at that!
The organic knockouts and stuff. That was
Oh my goodness! Kyle Fuller, yo, that was crazy.
man.
Collision detection in 17 was better? I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
the collision detection in 17. It is, Sam.
It was? I'm gonna have to go back and play it, man.
Yeah, man. Because the crazy thing is the way the physics were in that game. It's like, oh, dang. You know what? I forgot. When I saw Hollywood post his videos and he's up here playing Madden 17.
It was clean without them
I'm
sliders.
like,
I mean, without
17?
patches. I do remember without patches, it was a good playing game. But yeah, I don't completely remember, so I would have to go back and see. Look at this play, guys. That was crazy.
Yeah, the game was nuts. The organic knockouts, the collisions, all that. Like, it felt really, really good until they updated it. Then all that, it didn't feel the same after that point.
Wow, that was a great play. Headsy play from, a guy, one of the superstars on the team. Of course, the animation starts, and you got to get a little semi. That's going to happen in every game.
Points. Yeah, I'm playing on all Madden, Scorpio King.
Oh,
all Madden with the justice sliders.
That ball hit the ground. I don't know, folks. They might overturn it.
But that pick was insane, Sim. Fuller, that was sick.
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't think they're going to overturn it, though. It looked like the ball hit the ground. Ram Jam Flim Flam says, has there been a good game on this generation? I think all of them have been the same, give or take a few changes. Okay.
Okay. There have been good Maddens, but they all get nerfed. When the game gets nerfed, it ends up being virtually the same. Because the stuff that made the game change and made it different get nullified. And like I said, before this game even came out, before the beta and all that, you saw people complain about Aaron Rodgers' X Factor. Oh man, you telling me I gotta switch to DB and I gotta make a play? It's like, so make the play.
Ooh, you know what?
You know what I'm saying? Dudes complaining about linebacker play and everything like that. Like, oh man, I should be able to jump up and do things that I used to be able to do and everything. It's like, there has to come a point where devs or EA just has to say, look, y'all just gotta adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't keep watering the game down because y'all feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes all these features that they bring in, like I've said in the past when we've done our shows, I literally ran down every game that has been produced from EA on this gen, and I'm like, if you never seen True Step go away, if they never touched True Step, because of how people felt, I can't run, I can't. Everything in this game over these years have been changed due to how people felt once the game came out.
Yep.
That's it. The True Step being nullified, the wideout DB interactions being nullified, the physics impact that was in Madden 17, the organic knockouts, the difficulty of being able to kick and everything like that. All that stuff has been nullified. Madden 19, I can't run. The blocking, the way players ran and all that stuff. So many things have been nullified in this game that if they did not nullify and just basically was like, y'all just got to toughen up and deal with it, this game would, Madden 20, this game would be fire right now. It would be way better of a title than what we have at this current moment.
First touchdown here in
That's
the
just
third
it.
quarter. So far, the field goal. The completion good for 3 and it's second down.
So no. See, Nightmare Hawk. The thing is, people are scared. People got scared because they actually have to use their linebacker or safety or corner if Aaron Rodgers gets into his zone because their DB won't make the pick. Okay. Aaron Rodgers is a gambling QB. He does that kind of stuff all the dang on time. So when you see these guys come up and act all shocked, it's like Aaron Rodgers does that all the time. Like, he's done that many times against my Lions. Like, literally. Defenders in place. Perfect position to make the play on the ball, like to INT the thing. And some way, somehow, Aaron Rodgers gets the pass through. That's Aaron Rodgers.
We saw it at Stanford.
So
it does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one elusive young man.
Yeah, man.
The NCAA record in 2015.
You know what I'm saying? It literally happened.
Listen,
And they tailored the ability off.
And
that's what I'm saying. And that's even in that. One of our biggest gripes, you said, man, EA got all this access to this footage and stuff like that. Let's see these dudes actually, let's see these dudes actually play, play
Beautiful.
according to what they do in the NFL. I want to see these guys tailored accordingly. They have the research capability and all that stuff. I want to see them do it. And now they're doing it,
That happened fast and a big sack.
I love that pressure right there.
I want to see people accept it and then adapt to what's going on in the game. Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I think what we're saying, not even us, just looking at the chat, it's a clear indication of what I was saying earlier about, why I'm not taking the approach of overly trying to beat something home. We're all going to have different opinions. One guy says it's not realistic. Hey, I mean, listen, I don't know how else, what was a better way they could have tried to replicate the things that Rodgers does and others. It's just their attempt. Good defense. Eddie Jackson. But
oh snap.
I don't know, man. Just like a lot of people are but debating on which Madden was better. This is my whole point. And I know some people probably took my tweet out of context and they was like, oh, some nerve, he's not gonna. No, the thing is, I'm not gonna change your mind with my opinion. You're not gonna change mine with yours. We can share them, but as far as like having the whole, no, you're crazy, no, I just don't do that. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not entertaining it because all of this is just opinion. There is not a fact. You can't factually say, oh, that's not realistic. Oh, this is not that. Oh, this one was definitely better. I mean, it's preference. So I don't have a problem at all with the X factors, in my opinion. Aaron Rodgers does do that. He gets in these streaks where, I mean, you can't pick him, or he's like pinpoint accurate.
I like that animation.
And they're attempting to replicate it. Now, none of us are saying it's the correct way to do it, but it's an attempt to try to make these guys play like their real life counterparts. That's all it is. And I just don't know what other way could they do it. To me, it's no different than the badges in 2K. Essentially, it's the same thing. It's just how EA chooses to implement it. So, but like I said, man, this is why I'm going to let you guys develop your own opinion. When you get your hands on the game, have your opinion. You're welcome to share it with me, but I'm not going to get much out of me as far as disagreeing or okay. Thanks for sharing. I don't know what else to say. But I just want to play my part, man, and show you guys what I can show you. Hopefully, it can at least help towards your decision. I know I never tell you to buy, nor do I tell you not to buy. That's not for me to decide. We're going to wrap up, man. What is it, 10:31? Lord have mercy. Let me see. Can I get through this quarter?
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky, middle of the field, it's Robinson.
Yeah, let's speed through this, man. At least get this full game, man. But as we wrap up, man, make sure you stay tuned to both of us. We're going to have plenty of footage. Smitty, some of you guys don't know, but Smitty does stream every day for the most part, from 12 to 5, unless he has something going on and he's not able to get to it. So you can expect that tomorrow. I can't promise if I will stream tomorrow. I may, but I can't promise it. But either way, I will at least try to get some footage. And then other than that, I know I will be streaming on Saturday. I think that I'm supposed to stream at 4 p.m. It's just a little campaign I'm doing, man, through EA, where I said I would stream, and I'll have some EA access codes, I believe, to give away. I'll give you guys more information on that. Look at that. Look at Khalil Mack, and I missed him. Lord have mercy. I missed him, Smitty. Cam is too slippery. See, guys, here's a pro tip. Lay off of square. You don't have to go for aggressive tackles all the time. Lay off of that square. If I would have just went for a conservative tackle there, I probably would have got to him.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but
oh man, but did y'all see how fast he got in there? And keep in mind again, this is all Madden default, folks. Default.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Oh man.
Derek Davis says he doesn't give a. He's gonna get Madden this year. Hey man, I hope it's fulfilling for you if you get it. Let us know, man, and don't forget to provide feedback. Please provide feedback, because we want to try to make this game the best it can be.
Yeah, man.
Khalil Mack. Oh, Khalil. Almost. Trying to get me a sack tonight, man. Oh, look at this. They're going for the field goal. You know what? That's another complaint I do have with this game. The CPU kicks, their field goal attempts are entirely too long. And they miss them most of the time. See? That wasn't smart. They should have gone for it in that scenario. This dude is kicking from my 49. That's where the kicker kicked from.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much.
I'm gonna definitely get that feedback. And it's a couple things, man. Again, I know we didn't dive into a lot of negatives tonight. It's just we can't do that yet. We will get to it. But there's a lot of little things like that, man, that bothers me in this game.
Yeah, we talk. We're gonna talk about it, and see, that's the beautiful thing about it when you're streaming the game in the first place. Because when you're streaming it, you guys can clearly see the game raw. Like, you're seeing the game as it is. So it's not like we're splicing and slicing it up. You ought to see certain elements, like, oh, you guys are gonna like the way this. Okay, you're gonna like the way this game played. Wait a second. Oh, turnover on that. Never mind. You're gonna like the way it is, because we're gonna show you this featured sample. Like, no, you guys are seeing this game straight up. So y'all are seeing it on Sim's channel. Y'all seeing good stuff. You guys are seeing good and bad stuff happen accordingly. And we go into instant replay and stuff, so you guys are able to see it all. So
look at that. Look at that blocking. Oh, see. Now this is a problem. Right on cue, Smitty. Luke Kuechly, right? Now, he has me dead to rights right here. Oh, okay, when I look at it closely. See, the contextual awareness kicked in, but his momentum is taking him that way. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I see what happened.
Legit. That was legit, Sim.
I see what happened, because I was turned to the right at first, then I came back, and that led him into the block. Yeah, I guess if I had a complaint there, I thought it was worse than what it actually is. If I do have a complaint there, and not really a complaint, just a suggestion, I want to see more of those contextual awareness animations. Like that double hand one is definitely overblown. We've seen that so long. I like to see, even a defender just put one hand out or push him off, or kind of like how we're seeing the runner do in the trenches. So I like to see them expand that library, the animation library in that regard, and it will look a lot better. All right, guys, so we're going to win this game, as it appears.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling.
Let's let this clock tick on down. So you guys got 3 pretty solid games to watch. I can't believe I won them. Usually when I stream is when I get my head beat in. But clearly all Madden is where I'm going to play. Smitty and I both. Maybe Smitty will do it in his stream tomorrow. We're going to be testing some of the normal stuff. Like I'm going to turn coverage all the way up. I'm going to turn it all the way down to 0, because I want to test that theory of some of the sliders being backwards, etc., etc. For the most part, man, I like where this game, I like how it feels right now as far as what this game has to offer. We'll definitely get into what the game still lacks. There is things, of course. And like Smitty said, just to end the show, the biggest issue I'm seeing now is I just need to see guys evolve more in the zone. Just give me some more movement. Give us some more movement in terms of the zone. That's the biggest thing right now. And like Kia said, with the RPO stuff, I'm glad that they said they're looking into that. Let's just not make those guys the slot corner of read, a guy that you're reading on defense to determine, because that dude shouldn't be playing it like that. But that's it, man. That's all we got. I've gone over time. I got to get myself off of here and get ready for bed. But again, Smitty is streaming tomorrow from 12 to 5 on his channel.
Yep.
Check him out. We'll both have footage and or streams throughout the weekend. And I believe I will have game codes to give away. Stay tuned for that. And I think I'm supposed to have EA access codes to give away as well on Saturday. But just stay tuned for that. I'll mention it in a video or stream before then. But definitely on Twitter. So I will let everybody know. And here's my preliminary plan, man, because I have a hard time trying to figure out who to give this code to, etc., etc. I might just do it the way the devs do it, man. I might have you guys just rock with me on stream and say, hey, have your PS4s up, have your Xbox Ones up. I'm going to drop the code in here and first man to it. Because now that they took the little twit draw thing away, I don't really have a great way of doing a random selection. So we shall see. But all right, man.
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, just tell people, look, rock with us on the console.
Just throw it in there. Yeah.
And first man to it.
That'll work.
So, but all right, guys. I've spent way too much time. Love you guys. We appreciate the donations. We appreciate the viewership on both channels. And we just appreciate the viewership of us as a Sim Standard collectively, man. So, thank you guys for that. Have a great weekend. Happy gaming to you guys who will be getting down on Madden. And make your own decision. That's it. Give the feedback and make your own decision. And that's all we got for now. All right, man. Catch y'all later. God bless. Good night. Peace.